Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Freddie Peralta. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here at the plate for Pittsburgh, Tommy Pham. That's off the inside corner, and away we go this afternoon. And that's way high, and that's ball 2.
2-0 to count. Ball. 3-0.
And there's a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first.
He's out.
1 out in the top of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Brian Reynolds here. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. One down, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's a little bit low. One out, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. That clips a corner.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
Just missed.
1-1.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And O'Neill is struck out. Here's McCutchen. And a rope into center field, base hit. And now two aboard.
That is fit. The catcher, number 14.
Here's Joey Bart now.
Joey Bart.
That one in there across the letters.
No ball. One strike.
Two on, two outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
0-2 now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, two left. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. And we're back. And on the mound for Pittsburgh in this one, Paul Skeens. What do we need to know here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson
The right
Chourio.
fielder, Jackson Chourio.
That one
No, that's a
outside,
ball.
and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. That one at triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him
One
another
ball,
breaking ball.
two strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Struck her out. Skeens reached back and fired at 102.
Bill just couldn't pull the trigger on the
Second,
fastball
the
right there. And I
designated
don't
hitter,
think he was
Rich
taking
Hill.
it, thinking it might be a called ball
Hill.
or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Christian Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's in there. 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the
0-2.
pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Strike three, and that's two.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be
Batting
feeling
third,
pretty
the
good out there
catcher,
on the mound,
William
because when you think of just having a
Contreras.
distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter,
Ball.
any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Batting fourth.
And
the
here
center
is
fielder,
Garrett Mitchell.
Mitchell.
And there's a strike. 2 outs. And that's a little bit high. And the count even 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And the righty deals. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, new inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Billy Cook. Peralta back to work.
No.
Misses inside. And that's ball 1. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Chorio snags it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That misses. Ball 1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And that is out of play. Pitch misses there, and the count's full. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And here is Hoskins in there, and it's 0-1. way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's a speed threat, Oliver Dunn. A little bit high. Ball 1. Fought off foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Second inning here, no score. Just missed. The 2-1. That's in there. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips it, 1 at second, on to first, safe. So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Move to first, and he's back safely. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Dunn off of first with 2 away. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
All set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Out to short. Fires over to Hoskins. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Up next to the Pirates, the right fielder, Tommy.
Here's Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in the dirt. And the slider just misses.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
1 down, base is empty. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
The batter, the left fielder,
B-Ray coming to the plate now. Walked his first time. Check swing, called strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one fouled off. Outside. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he grounds one to the right side. And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Mitchell settles under it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and we are still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Late swing fouled off.
Ball 1.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a slow roller. Gonzalez slings to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
This is Bryce Terang. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Chourio stands in now and watches strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gonzalez handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly. Still no score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Andrew McCutchen. fly ball to right. Chorio. One up, one down.
The catcher, number 14, Joey.
This is Joey Bart. 0
Bart.
for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
4th inning underway, no score. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Foul ball there. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball right side. Gloves it on the dive from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. Is able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
So up next, Billy Cook. Struck out looking his first time. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Called strike right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, center field. Mitchell gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here in Milwaukee, now here is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Connor Falefa throws to first in time. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Oh, 1 now. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1-2. Two.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And now it's filled up.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
Now
works the walk.
Center fielder.
One gone, runner at first. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one fouled off. That one almost got him.
Two.
This one in the dirt. Contreras at first, one gone. Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
First and second, one out. Freeland digs in now. Reached on an infield single his first time. Up and in, 1-0.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swings through that.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Way to lay off that
pitch down. And the right-hander's 3-1. That one at triple digits.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Struck him out. Schemes reached back and fired at 102. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that one clips the corner.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Peralta back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Dunn sizes this one up, has room, and he makes the catch.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 7.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. That one out to right. Chorio makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Tommy Pham.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Freeland settles underneath it. Pirates leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz.
Yeah.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Nobody out. Runner at first. This one in the air. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but it's so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now at the plate, Bryce Turang. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two out, space is empty. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds. And the inning is over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Top six.
Now
it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Reynolds, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
On the ground, right side. Finds his way through, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, called strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Now move to first. Reynolds back in on a dive. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Reynolds over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That's too low. Now 1-2.
1 ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting, and he's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after they left the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Up next for the Pirates, Joey Bart. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Ball 1 low. And that's in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And that's in there at the knees. And that's down and away. There's a swing and a drive. That one carried. On the warning track and hauls it in.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty.
Full count.
That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the help to help him out and make a call at that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dennis Santana getting loose out there. Holderman also getting ready. Cut on and lifted in the air. Pham. He's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder Garrett Mitchell.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Brewers.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Yoel Payamps. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's going to be Joey Bart.
The catcher, number 14, Joey Bart.
And that skips in the dirt. Swinging a foul out of play. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And there's a foul ball. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Hudson, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Koenig warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
The third baseman, number 13, Ke'Bryan.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. That's outside, and that is ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
3-1.
In the dirt. And that's ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. To third, done. They take the force out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. So they strand a pair. 7th inning stretch time. And we still have no score.
pitching for
We're
Pittsburgh.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
60.
seventh. Dennis Santana.
Dennis Santana.
Sal Frelick
Leading up
now for
the
the Brewers.
The left fielder, Sal Frelick.
First offering misses badly for ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Next pitch is outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
The first baseman, number 12,
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses the zone. Ball one.
No.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Lined into left center, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good
third
sound
baseman,
coming off the bat then. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner on at first with one gone. Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Fastball for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swings and misses, struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Swinging a foul straight back.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Coming on is Pham to make the play. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. No score. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jared
now
Koenig.
pitching for the Brewers, number 47, Jared Koenig.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Tommy Pham. First pitch misses. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Trevor McGill preparing to come on if needed. towards first, and he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, the left fielder, Brian
So digging
Reynolds.
in, Brian Reynolds. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Cruz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we still have no score.
Now pitching for
Back
Pittsburgh.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
35.
bottom of the 8th, Colin Holderman. Bryce Terang
Leading up
now
for
for the Brewers.
The second baseman.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Carmen Mlodzinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Stays alive. That missed inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the catcher, William Contreras.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance. That's ball one. Throw to first. Yelich dives back in. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside, just missed.
2-0.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That one felt good, and they lead it. It's 2-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Mitchell. High fly ball, shallow right field. Pham. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. Last chance coming up for the Pirates.
Pitching for
We're
the
back,
Brewers.
and on the mound is the closer, Trevor McGill.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
McCutchen leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. That one in triple digits. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. McGill in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Swing and a pop-up, foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one just misses.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
One down, base is empty. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it and hit it hard. Had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Cook, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
1-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.